again. It is February 24th of 2016, and I have another, at least probably a quick vlog video for you today. I just want to answer some questions I've been getting recently, and most of them pertaining to the SSD. I am still going to be doing that installation. The reason I have not done it yet is we have been having some very, very bad weather in our area. Thunderstorms, heavy torrential rains, and basically I just don't want to have the computer on, my Dell Dimension XPSA 700 on for any length of time right now, because I don't want it to get damaged from lightning. And that's going to continue for at least another day or so. So I'm thinking the installation of the SSD will probably be sometime next week, Monday or Tuesday. So don't worry, guys, it is still coming. It's just going to be delayed a little while. And I do have it here. I know I've shown it in some other videos, but I'll show you guys one more time just to prove to you that I do indeed have it. This is it right here, the Crucial MX200. Brand new, and I do want to get this done because this again was an eBay purchase, and I haven't even given the gentleman feedback yet, so I'm going to get it done as soon as possible. So what else am I going to get to today? There are a few things I need to do. I have to run over to the thrift store because one of the ladies there, she's a processor, has possibly been holding some 8mm tapes for me. I asked her to do this about a week ago, and she said she thought she had some in the back, but they had a lot of boxes covering them, so she hadn't had a chance to get to it. Well, yesterday she wasn't there, but I noticed the area where they keep all the tapes in has been cleared away, so there's a good chance that she can actually get to them today. I picked up one from there a couple of weeks ago, and then I picked up two from the garage sale that I went to this past weekend. So I'm not running low, but when it comes to vintage media, or especially 8mm tapes, they're getting very, very hard to find, especially high 8 tapes, and that's pretty much what I like to use in this camcorder, what I'm recording with now, the Sony DCR TRV-280. I do have a little bit of an announcement for you. YouTube user Eric Brunhammer, this is for you and for all my other viewers. He may be visiting me here in the near future. I'm not going to give an exact date because I don't know if he wants me to divulge that information, but he is going to be making a trip soon. And if he does indeed decide to stop by, then we're going to try to do a collaborative video together. Probably something computer related, since that's both our passions. Other than that, I really don't have too much else to talk about today. I did want to give you guys a quick update on the HP RP5000, because I think there were a few things I didn't tell you about this system. As you can see, I've upgraded it to a very, very appropriate Jazz Jackrabbit 2 wallpaper. Yeah, right. That might change in the near future. I haven't really decided yet. I did want to show you guys what the hard drive I actually put in here. And it's actually a Western Digital. It's a WD-120, a 120 gigabyte drive. And even though it's had a lot of power cycles on it, and it's, you know, it's been used quite a bit, the drive itself is still physically in good shape. So let's see, it's a WDC WD1200JB, and you guys can read the rest of that if you're interested. But I've been very impressed with this computer so far. Alright, I thought we'd check on Simon this morning. Try to get him in at least a few of the videos. He's still doing fairly well. He's very tired though, as usual. He still doesn't really like the camera too much in his face. I've noticed that with most cats. LT, she could take it or leave it, but especially the fact that I have the light on right now. Isn't that right, buddy? I still don't like this thing. He has a little bump on his tail that we really need to go back to the vet and have checked out. They looked at it before and they said it's just like a benign tumor. The only reason I'm reluctant to do it is because they said the way it is, probably going to have to take off his tail from about that point, because it's actually wrapped around his entire tail, and they're not actually sure that they can save the tail if they just try to remove the tumor itself. So they recommended just to wait until it got to the point where he couldn't take it anymore. And it really doesn't seem to bother him too much. And you can see that I'm touching it right there, and he doesn't really feel anything. He's had it now probably for about 3 or 4 years, so probably gonna just hold off on that for a little while. But if it gets any bigger, definitely gonna have to take him back. All right, let's take a look outside and see what it's actually doing. It's actually calmed down for a few minutes. Earlier this morning, we were having some really loud thunderstorms. If you look really closely here, you can see the clouds are moving very quickly. It's definitely a rapid moving storm, but it's a fairly substantial storm in size, so it's going to take a while to get out of the area. But you can actually see, if you look closely, the trees are really swaying, and probably going to be like this for another couple hours. So I may actually start doing the SSD installation, but within probably the next 2 or 3 hours, we're supposed to start getting very high winds, gale force, they said. And then also going to come with that are some severe thunderstorms, and that's going to last into tomorrow, because what's happening is there's a warm front and a cold front merging, and when that happens, you tend to get a lot of storms out of a system like that. Give you an update on the porch. Everything here is holding up really nicely. One thing we do have to do, and I don't know why they didn't do this, they didn't glue this down, and I just haven't had a chance to get in there. I'm just going to probably get some super glue, put it here on the post, and then just put that back on, and that should keep it in place. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. It definitely has some tension there, so it's not going to just fall off on its own unless we have something like a tornado. Other than that, whatever paint they use really seems to be holding up well. This is all the composite plastic material, but from here up, that's all the original wood that was there. They just went ahead and hit that with a paint sprayer, and I think I only did like 1 or 2 coats on it, and it really turned out nicely. And then, of course, the ceiling, this kind of vinyl tile, is all original, and that was really in good shape. When we had them do it, we actually had them check under here, all the wood there and all the wood up here, to make sure nothing was rotted, and he said it all pretty much looked good. Well, since we oh great. Well, since we did an update on Simon, I figured we'll go ahead and look at LT. She's being extremely affectionate today. Hi, LT. Good girl. I bought her a laser pointer, and even though she knows what it is, sometimes she'll still play with it. What? Oh, what's that? Gotta kind of entice her, though. She's kind of a lazy cat, so you really gotta give her a couple of minutes. Where is it? Where is it? Oh! Mm-mm. She kind of wants it, but she's not sure. Oh, she's getting antsy. Come on. You know you want it. Oh, that's a typical cat. Can't resist. Can't resist playing. Come on. Oh, look, 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 look. Yeah, she takes her a while to try and chase it. Now I can shoot it over here. Sometimes she'll run over, but I think she's just too preoccupied with the camera. She's not looking at it, but she knows it's here. It's so funny. She's got to keep a total eye on it. Good girl. Well, that's about it for LT. She's being a silly girl today. She's, again, being very, very affectionate. Dad comes down in the morning and has to get pet her, and then when I get up, I come down. She will not stop meowing until I come and give her some attention. Now she's going to just go back into her box for a while. Alright, so as I stated before, this isn't going to be too long of a vlog. I really don't have too much else to talk about. I just started hearing thunder in the background a few minutes ago, So I'm not going to do the SSD installation today. I'm going to go ahead and wait until we have a nicer day. Another reason is I really want to make sure I have a really clear video on how to do this installation, and I want to wait till we have some sunlight. I can open up all my curtains here. My room, as you guys know, tends to be a little bit on the dark side, so once we have a sunny day, which is supposed to be Monday, I'll go ahead and film that installation, and it really is looking like Monday now. I know you guys are waiting for it, and I promise it is coming, but like I said, I want to make sure this is a nice, clear video, because I've actually looked online, and at least for the M-SATA SSDs, there really aren't a lot of good instructional videos on how to install them. Hope you guys enjoyed this vlog video. Please remember to like and subscribe, and as I always say, have a blessed day, everybody.